A video of a Minnesota representative being assaulted went viral last week, prompting a Sevierville police officer to comment about it in a social media post. 6 News anchor Lori Tucker brought in WATE legal analyst Greg Isaacs to see if the repercussions of that comment are legally warranted.
Greg, thank you for coming in to talk about the legal framework here. Over those remarks the officer apparently made following the recent assault on U.S. Representative Ilhan Omar. The Sevierville police officer's resignation, Greg, getting a lot of play on social media. A lot of people saying, wait a minute, what about free speech? So let's talk about what constitutes free speech, especially online.
Well, it's important to know that the First Amendment had its origins in the town hall where people would stand on soapboxes. But now with social media, just know if you get keyboard strong, you can start a forest fire with a match when it comes to comments. So the First Amendment, it's not an invisibility cloak. It's not an invincibility cloak. It's a matter of degree. However, if you're a governmental employee, you have, because it's the government, more First Amendment protections than someone in the private sector. But here's the test. If you're a governmental employee, you're permitted to make a comment in your private capacity on matters of public or political concern. However, under the Pickering test, the Supreme Court has said, not so fast. The employer can balance whether such comments are materially disruptive to the workplace or inconsistent with their core values. So it's not a matter of whether the statement was right, wrong, etc. It's a matter of your employer's perception of those comments.
But what differentiates someone who has a government position, is out in the community? What differentiates them from being a public and private citizen online? Aren't they considered a public citizen no matter what their title says?
It's pretty simple. If you are speaking on behalf of law enforcement, if you're behind a podium, or you are speaking as Sheriff Jones, or this is Deputy Blank asking you to be safe through this holiday season, you know, it's pretty easy to figure it out. But the problem is there's 27 shades of gray when you make those comments in your private capacity, how they're going to strike your employer. So just know when you're sitting there and you're ready to hit send, not WWJD, it is WW my employer do if they read this. Yeah. So be careful. The First Amendment is not an absolute protection regarding all speech, and especially in the workplace.
All right, Greg, thank you so much.